new individual has been transported into the facility. Welcome to what will hopefully be your path to redemption of your vices, and helping others through the same. Redeemed will arrive to escort you to your containment cell shortly. We understand that you are confused, but please understand that everything we do is in the best interest of yourself and Earth's populace. As you may have noticed, a necklace was permanently fastened to your neck shortly before you were sucked into the facility. This artifact is called a lockdown pendant. It is charged with an ancient power, meant to dissuade you from expressing the traits we deemed detrimental to your well-being. Please remain calm and remember that your necklace can only provide minimal shocks of power when triggered. This is meant solely to train you, and not to cause harm. Our many members have been in your exact situation, and will be there to assist you in times of difficulty. Everyone in the facility, including yourself, must follow a specific set of guidelines to keep this place safe for both redeemed and unclean alike. 1. Unclean are not allowed to leave their containment cells unless supervised by at least 2 redeemed. They are also not allowed to physically or mentally attack the redeemed watching over them. Doing so could result in a stronger power shock as retaliation. 2. Redeemed are not allowed to use strategies of excessive force as redemption tactics. Examples of excessive force include physical restraints, intentional neglect, deprivation of resources, throwing objects at the unclean, tampering with lockdown pendants, drop-kicking the unclean across a given room, physical assault akin to a high school bully, and many more. If you are concerned as to whether or not an action goes against protocol, negotiate with a redeemed of higher authority. 3. It is not recommended that anyone new to the facility, even those with a balanced mind, navigate the halls alone. It is incredibly easy to get lost in the pocket dimension due to its stress maze-like properties. Any redeemed looking for a directory handout can find them in the redeemed break room. This will help to guide unclean away from rooms that are off limits to them. These rooms include the redeemed break room, the redeemed sleeping quarters, the offices of higher level redeemed, the laboratory.
Addendum 1. Nobody is allowed to defecate in the lab's beakers.
The solitary confinement wards, and the library. More rooms off limits to unclean are available on the facility directory handouts. 4. Interaction between unclean and redeemed is highly recommended, and aids in the reformation process. However, it is important to exercise caution when doing so, as many unclean portaled in have a criminal background. Do not give away personal or facility information until an individual is fully redeemed as your co-worker. They might say things to purposefully ignite negative emotions. Do not let them get to you. And whatever you do, stay loyal to your role as a redeemed, meant to help the unclean follow in your footsteps. 5. Those with a balanced mind are highly advised to keep their brain's manifestations away from their work or path to redemption. Anyone who needs to release these manifestations can do so in the brightly labeled brain care. It is recommended that redeemed keep a closer eye on unclean with balanced minds, so their manifestations can be kept under control if need be.
Addendum 2. You must obey the scientist at all times. You don't have a choice.
6. Even though the area's nature as a pocket dimension makes doing so almost impossible, neither unclean nor redeemed are allowed to leave the facility. The dress dimension you live in provides you with everything you need. The lockdown pendants will suppress your vital needs, and make you indestructible to normal dangers. Everything respawns, so there's no need to worry about lack of resources. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is... That concludes our overview of the facility procedures. This automated announcement will play again once someone new is sucked into the facility. We hope you enjoy following your new path of destiny. And if you are doubting the choice to follow this, just remember.
Their rules were outdated. Their rules were no match for my intellect. Only my way can purify the world. They were petty. I got in their heads. I put them to rest. I gave their devices what they deserved. I reared the livestock. I've altered them. 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 I've altered them.